Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is another one of my Pass Grab or Undecided videos. If you're new to my channel, new to my Pass Grab or Undecided series, this is my take on Samantha March's Will I Buy It? So we are going to be talking about all of the new makeup. I missed my upload last week because I was out of town, so we have tons of makeup to talk about. We are gonna discuss it. I'm gonna let you know if it's something I wanna pass on, do I wanna grab it, or am I a little bit undecided? And if you are new here, hello, my name is Kelly. I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K-Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, we have a lot to discuss. First up, let's talk about the travel series coming back by BH Cosmetics. They have like the Lost in Los Angeles. I know there's a Hawaii one. Is that part of the same travel series? I'm new to BH Cosmetics. I mean, I've tried them before in the past, but I'm just getting into them again. And now they have a new travel series, and they came out with Passion in Paris and Party in Puerto Rico. They also have a Tanned in Tulum face palette. You can pick these up on the BH Cosmetics website. You can also use the code TRENDMOOD if you want to get 10% off, and they're $17 each. So here's the thing. I initially thought that I was going to pass on them, and it wasn't because the color stories didn't speak to me. It was just because I am overloaded with eyeshadow palettes right now. But I was watching my friend Heather Austin, and she just uploaded her Party in Puerto Rico palette where she did 2 looks. I'll link her video down below if you want to check it out. And I was like, this is a color story that has color, but I could do it. Like I could see myself using this palette. I don't know so much about the Passion in Paris. I've been to Paris twice. I absolutely love Paris. So that's the one, of course, that I was like gravitating toward, except that color story doesn't really speak to me with like the more cool toned silvers and grays. You have some pops of blue and purple, it looks like. And then I'm not really into face palettes. So for now, we're passing, but I could see myself in the future picking up the Party in Puerto Rico. e.l.f. also dropped a new addition to the putty family with the putty bronzers. Now in the last Pass Grab or Undecided, I mentioned the Say bronzer that they have at Sephora for $20-something. This e.l.f. putty bronzer looks like the same concept, except it's like $6. So definitely want to grab one of these. I don't have a clue which color I would be yet. I just mentioned I just came back from out of town. I went to see my grandfather, Brielle's great-grandpa, in Buffalo. So I haven't had a chance to get on the website and look at the different colors that they have, but I've seen a couple reviews. I'm not into cream products yet, but I'm trying to get there. So I think that this would be like a good step in the right direction to trying out some more bronzers. This is more of like a cream, not so much a liquid, and I've been interested to try the putty family. So I'm going to put this on my grab list. If you have grabbed this and you have tried it out already, especially if you're someone who's into cream products, let me know your thoughts down below and if you would recommend it. Okay, now this was super cute. Disney collabed with Dose of Colors, and they have a Donald Duck and Daisy Duck collab. It's so cute. There's an eyeshadow and bronzer palette. They have some lashes, a Donald Duck Velvet Mousse lipstick. I love their lipstick formula. A Daisy Duck Stay Glossy lip gloss, and a lip liner. You can also get the full collection in a bundle, which I like when brands do the full collection in a bundle because honestly, I think it's helpful for YouTubers. I don't know how many people who don't have some kind of beauty channel, I don't know how often they're buying whole collections, but I think this is super cute. I honestly, I don't know what drew me to it, but I thought about it for a second. I really did. I thought about it for a second, but I think this is gonna be a pass for me. If I were to grab anything, it would be the liquid lipstick because I really do like the Dose of Colors formula, but in all honesty, I probably have that shade 10 times over. So I'm gonna pass on this one. But I know my friend Betsy Gocher loves Disney. She's a huge Disney fan, so I'd be willing to bet she's gonna pick this one up. M Cosmetics is a brand that I haven't tried anything from, and I feel like I don't hear about them too much on YouTube, but my friend Emily from Emily's Makeup Bag has talked about one of their little, like, they have little 6-pan eyeshadows that are hexagonal. Is that how you would say it? In the shape of a hexagon. And they're coming out with another one. It's Venetian Rose, and they have 6 shades. It looks like 3 of them are matte, 3 of them are shimmers. I honestly feel like I'm a little undecided. Am I going to get it? Probably not. It's cute. I like the color story. It's very much like a rose color story. I think the packaging is very unique. The swatches look beautiful. And I know Emily really loves the eyeshadow palette that she has. So I'm interested in trying M Cosmetics, but I just don't know that this is going to be the palette that makes me try this brand. So let me know down below your thoughts if you've tried anything from them and what you think of their eyeshadow quality. I'm definitely like watching them, like my ears are perked up. I want to know more, but I don't think this is going to be a grab for me. Okay. Now we need to talk about this, and y'all need to help me out. So Bobbi Brown has the new Love Radiance collection. So it looks like there's an eyeshadow for $38.70, a highlighting duo for $48.30, and a lip tint. I'm not interested in the eyeshadows. Those are a pass for me, and I'm not interested in the lip tints. I kind of wanted to try a highlighting duo. I don't know which one. I don't know if I would go for the more peach or the more pink, but I love the packaging. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't tried Bobbi Brown's face products yet, but I've heard good things about them. I've always wanted to try their shimmer bricks. It looks interesting and I want to try it out, but I don't know where you can find it. It says available now. I went to the Bobbi Brown website and I didn't see it there, and I went to Sephora and I didn't see it there. So I was talking to my girlfriend Smegs because she was like, oh, I'm kind of interested in that too, but I was like, I don't know where it is. So she thought maybe it's only out in the UK. And that actually makes sense because for the price to be like $38.70, $48.30, it sounds like there's a conversion rate there. So I'll have to look around on some other websites and see if there is a place in the US where I could get this. But I definitely want to pick something up. So if you know where to find this, let me know down below. Please point me in the right direction. Another brand that's on my radar that I haven't tried anything from yet is Nabla Cosmetics. I've been really interested in their bronzers and highlighters because I've heard a ton of people rave about them. I know Emily from Emily's Makeup Bag and Heather from Heather Austin. I mean, I guess that's her name. She's not like from Heather Austin. Anyway, they've been raving about Nabla and I've wanted to try something out. Now Nabla is coming out with their Cutie collection. So there are 2 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. It says that they're full size with luminous and multi-dimensional finishes. So you have metal foil and fluid metal formulas, matte and super matte for $24 each. I'm not going to get these. There's a midnight palette that has more of like those blue and silver tones, and then there's an analog palette that has more of like the warm tones, but there's still a lot of depth here if you want to go for something deep and vampy. You have a mirror in the palette. I think they look super cute, but it's not anything that grabbed my attention right away. So again, I want to try Nabla, but these aren't going to be the palettes that are going to make me jump the gun and go ahead and purchase. I've been on the hunt for a pastel palette. There's a pastel palette by BH Cosmetics. Is it the Lost in Los Angeles one? Anyway, they have a pastel palette, and then Glam Light also has their Ice Cream Dream pastel palette. I've been wanting to pick one up. I don't play with color a ton, but I'm interested in getting out there and playing with color. So Laura Lee Los Angeles definitely caught my eye with the Candy Skies collection. Now I think that this is supposed to be a collab between Laura Lee and her niece, Erin Weaver, which I think is super cute. You have these nice pastel shades, everything, I mean, really every color from the rainbow. You have some pinks, some purples, some blues, some greens, some oranges. You have a white in there. It looks really nice. There are also 2 lip glosses for $16 each, and the eyeshadow palette is $45. I haven't tried anything from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I've seen some good reviews on her eyeshadow palettes, and I've like thought about the Nudie Patootie collection, but again, although I'm on the hunt for a pastel palette, I don't think that this is going to be the pastel palette that I'm gonna pick up, but it looks really nice. So I haven't seen a ton of information or videos floating around with this palette, so if you have tried it, let us know what you think down below, or if you've tried the Laura Lee Los Angeles formula, let me know what you think about it, because I'm interested. I feel like, I mean, Laura still has a ton of subscribers on YouTube. She's kind of geared away from beauty in a sense and more into lifestyle, but I haven't heard too much about her brand recently, and I know she kind of took a break from all of that, but I'm interested to know more, and especially since she's releasing more stuff, I'm interested to know what you guys think about her stuff. Okay, I'm not for the Kardashians, but I'm not against them. I feel like I talk about Kim's releases when she comes up with stuff with KKW Beauty, and I feel like they're always passes, but again, she has a new lip collection. It's the lip lacquer pots. They're $18. There are 4 shades, and there's an $18 lip brush, or you can get the duo for $32. Again, I've mentioned this before. Even if you take COVID out of it, before COVID, I wasn't really into like jars where I have to stick my finger in and apply my lipstick. That's just, I don't really like getting my fingers dirty, so this just is not a product for me. I know that it comes with a brush, but I'm not really going to take the time to pull out my brush and pull out my lip pot and apply my lip. What is this supposed to be? A lip lacquer. So it's not a lipstick. It says you can wear it alone or on top of your favorite lipstick. So is it supposed to be like a gloss in a jar? I don't know. Anyway, not my style. I'm passing on it. Every time we turn around, we have a new skin tint. So there is the Glow Stunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer by Morphe Brushes. It has SPF 30. There are 15 different shades, and they're $18 each. It's supposed to be hydrating, sheer, natural, and a glowy finish. This is going to be available on July 8th. Again, not really into the skin tints, not gonna pick this one up. I know there are tons of people who have been loving skin tints, especially for summer. If you want something that's more of like a light coverage just to even out your skin tone, I think skin tints are a great option. I also like that this has an SPF of 30, but if I'm gonna put foundation on, I wanna look like I'm wearing makeup. Like, I want all or nothing. I have no problem going out of the house with no makeup on. I'm not gonna do like a light beat. Like, I'm not into the makeup, no makeup look. Okay, like I either want to look like I'm wearing makeup or I'm not going to wear makeup. So this is a pass for me. Another release from Bobbi Brown is the new Face and Cheek palettes. So it's a trio with a bronzing powder, an illuminating bronzing powder, and a blush. That's interesting. So you have a matte bronzing powder and an illuminating bronzing powder. But when I'm looking at one of them, it looks like it had, like maybe the lightest one, it looks like the bronzing powder that's illuminating is more orange. I'm gonna pass on this. I think the packaging is very sleek. What's the price? $48, and you do get 3 different shades. I know that these little trios are in right now, but I'm not really looking to add more face palettes to my collection. I think I like the medium one. Or is that the deep one? I like the one that's on the bottom of the picture where it's a more cool toned bronzer. That might be the deep one. It looks pretty. Anyway, I'm not getting it. I'm passing on it. The packaging looks sleek, but just not my cup of tea. We have a new beauty brand coming out. I don't know how you say this. It's by Becky G. I know it's not Trace Leches, but like that's what it makes me think of. Trace Loose Beauty? So it's the first launch. There's an eye collection. So it's the I Am eyeshadow palette with 18 shades. There's a brush set, a liner gel colored pencil. There are some lashes. You have a lash applicator, a travel case. I'm passing on all of this. The color story does not speak to me. I think the packaging is really interesting. I will be interested to hear more about this brand, but right off the bat, it's not a brand that caught my eye. So let me know what you guys think down below. I don't know who Becky G is, other than I saw Karen from I Love Sarai post a picture with her. That's really all I know. That's the extent of my knowledge when it comes to Becky G. So this is a pass, but I think the artwork is beautiful. and I'll be interested to see some reviews. I know a ton of people were super excited to see Teresa is Dead collaborating with Lethal Cosmetics, and it's called Lethal is Dead, which I think is amazing. I love when Teresa opens her videos and she says, "Hello, my name is Teresa and I'm very much alive." I just think that's so funny. So this is a cute collaboration. They have a Lethal is Dead eyeshadow palette with 9 shades and then 3 gel liners. Gel liners are not my cup of tea. I'm gonna pass on that. And I'm a little bit undecided on the eyeshadow palette, but I'm leaning toward a pass. Again, the color story just doesn't speak to me, and I kind of felt the same way with Butte Bean and the It's Bats collab with, oh, I don't even remember the name of the brand that she collabed with. Anyway, the color story didn't speak to me. I ended up purchasing the It's Freaking Bats palette, and then it never came to me, so like months later I canceled it. I want to support Teresa. I think it's great. I'm going to continue watching her videos, but because the color story doesn't speak to me, I'm not really trying to like add more products into my collection if they're not going to get used. So I'm going to pass on it, but I'm super excited for Teresa, and I know that a ton of people are really looking forward to this palette. We have just a few more releases. There's a new waterproof mascara by Wayne Goss. I'm going to pass on it. I haven't tried anything from Wayne Goss yet. I don't see a price. I know it will be available on Beautylish, but I'm not really into waterproof mascara anyway because I feel like I really have to tug on my eyes, and the wand doesn't look like the type of wand that I go for. I really like a very thick wand because I look for volume. This looks like it's more into lengthening, so I'm going to pass. No surprise here, by the time I post this video, I'm sure ColourPop will have another new collection, but ColourPop launched the Lush Life collection, so it's tropics inspired. So you have like golds on the top with a pop of coral, you have this vibrant lime green, a deeper like aqua green, a bronzy shade, you have some oranges, some greens, some blues. It looks beautiful. I think the packaging is great. You have some cheek dews and gel liners, but this is going to be a pass for me. It looks beautiful, but I've added some new colorful palettes into my collection recently that I want to play with, and this will be another ColourPop release that I'm sure comes and goes very quickly, but I will be passing on it. But if you're excited for this release, let us know down below if you picked it up and what you think about it. I feel like we don't hear too much from Tarte. They were huge when they had like the Tartelette in Bloom palettes coming out, and they're trying to like revive the Tartelette vibe, I guess. So there is the new Tartelette Juicy palette for $39, and it's very rosy toned. So there are 12 rosy shades, everything from shimmers to mattes. It looks beautiful. The packaging looks cute. It's a nice like light pink packaging. The swatches look great, but I'm just not feeling Tarte right now. So we're gonna pass on it. And then the last release that I want to mention is by Oma Beauty. They are coming out with their new High Life highlighter and contour palette. There are 2 shades. Volume 1 is for medium to deep skin tones, and Volume 2 is for light to medium. It looks like there are 2 like highlighter shades. One might even be a blush topper, a contour shade, and a blush. I don't see a price, but I've got to say, I'm interested. I'm gonna put this in the grab category. I don't know if I will actually pick it up or not. I obviously would be the Volume 2 because I am very fair, but I'm interested. I've been wanting to try Oma Beauty. I've heard good things about them. I know they are a Black-owned beauty brand. You can find this at Ulta. So if I do pick this up, I would definitely wanna get it from Ulta and get like the points. It says available now, but I did check the Ulta website and I didn't see it there. So if I were to grab it, I would wait for it to come to Ulta, but I'm definitely interested. I am interested in grabbing this one. And that is going to do it for this week's Pass, Grab, or Undecided video. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about these new releases? Is there a new release that I didn't talk about that you're super excited about? I am pre-filming, so I'm filming on Saturday. This will go up on Wednesday, so I'm sure there are more new releases that will be out by then. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed before you go. That way I can see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.